Roll call, please, Barbara.
Board Member Segesser,
Here.
Board Member Oram,
Here.
Mayor Moore.
He's there. He's working on it.
Okay,
Approval of the revised agenda, Bill.
I'll make that motion.
Second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Approval of the minutes.
The minutes look fine to me. I'll make a motion. We approve the minutes of our May 7th meeting. Or no, that's today.
I second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Claims.
Do we not have to do a roll call vote for these votes? Just a question.
You know, they could hold their hand up and you could see them, Barb.
okay.
Do you want us to back up, Barb?
Is the mayor there? I'm not hearing the mayor.
Is who?
Mayor.
The
No.
mayor. Okay, it's just so the two votes, there's only the two votes.
Correct.
Okay, that's it then.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Because
Heather?
your face comes on the screen when you vote, so I can tell.
Okay, so we have claims today for $2,657,968.83.
Insurance and debt, I'll make a motion. We approve the claims. Aye,
Second.
Barb.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Thank you.
And sewer adjustments, my goodness, your fingers must be wore out, Alicia.
Well, I know that my staff, yes. For sewer, we have $57,725.69. And in drainage is $326.66. I'm working with Heartland now to see if they can just bill us the fees instead of us having to adjust it off their account. So we won't have all the adjustments.
That'd be wonderful if you could do that. I'll make a motion. We approve the adjustments.
Second. All those in
Thank
favor
you.
signify by saying aye.
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 Thank you.
All right, Lynn has stepped out of the room for a second. I think he's trying to help the mayor get on. So we'll proceed when he comes back.
All right.
Dale, how you feeling? You back to 100%?
Oh, I wouldn't say 100, Jorge, but I'm getting there.
Good
Never
deal,
taken
good
as
deal.
many pills in my life.
Yeah.
But it's nice and inexpensive. My copay was only $551.
All right, all right.
Wow.
There he is.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I even had the IT guy here. We couldn't find it.
We're down to 6, Mike.
Oh,
Old business.
okay. Proposed consent decree modification.
There he is.
I got an email from our friend Lila today. And I reached out to her and she got back this afternoon. I just forwarded a copy to the board members. And it just literally came in a few minutes before we started the meeting. She wants to know if we would be willing to waive the comment period. And I didn't think anybody would really be opposed to that.
No.
But so I will, I'll take a look at that, and it's almost causes me to be cautious because it seems almost too good to be true. So I want to make sure we're not stepping into a problem by doing that. But I did get something back when I reached out to her today. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Who is to your side?
Jorge Lance.
Get that
Hey,
6
Mayor.
feet away. Get 6 feet away from him, Jorge. You know better than that dumbass.
Well, we're 6 feet away. We're good.
Now, the coronavirus stays away from lawyers. They don't want to catch anything.
And engineers.
Mike, just a verb, I think Jorge can substantiate this. Back in '89, the feds did away with our 30-day comment period on the downtown plan and moved it to 21 days because Luger and Hamilton requested it. So these things are not unusual, I don't think.
All right, do we need to take any action to do this, Mike? Do we need a vote to waive it?
Well, if you want to go ahead and vote to allow me to waive that comment period, I'd be happy to do that.
I will take a motion to do so.
So moved.
I second that.
I've got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye. Dale,
Aye.
Bill,
Yeah,
and I will agree as well. Motion carries. Let's see. Ewing Lane Phase Sewer, Phase 1 bid opening.
Okay, we have a bunch of bids here and we have, most of them are marked on the outside of the envelope. This one is a bid from Flynn Brothers, but it doesn't say which project it's on. So we're gonna open this one first.
All right,
And then open the rest of them that go into that category.
Mike,
All right, never mind.
that's for the,
Their names on both sets of plan holders.
It's on both sets,
all
yeah.
right.
This looks like Ewing Lane Phase 1. That's the contingency.
Okay. Josh, this thing's got 2 pages to it. So I guess that's the number.
It says the total bid price is $2,979,674.00.
all right. Do me a favor, guys. It is hard for me to be a part of this meeting and to see what I'm seeing. Please get some separation there between the two of you all. Please, I'm asking you, please. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Can you repeat that? You were kind of choppy there.
Could I repeat that? Is that what you said?
Yes, please. Could you repeat
It's
that,
all right.
bid amount number?
It's $2,979,674.
And that's for Ewing Lane?
That's for Ewing Lane Phase 1 along the flood control levee. And there's a second page that says unidentified conflict contingency of $25,000. Okay, so which stack are we in? Is it this one? I'm handing those to Jorge Lanes. The second bid is from Garney Companies, Inc.
Garney Company.
Okay. Let me get that.
That's the financial statement. Should be pages.
Here we go. Okay, Garney Companies, Inc. The total bid price is $1,320,328. Okay.
Josh, I guess you'll be sending us the bid tab, won't you?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of it right now, and I'll make sure to send it out to everybody afterwards.
All right, thanks.
You get it to me too, so I
Okay,
proper spelling.
Absolutely. Bob.
Thank
the
you.
next bid is from Cleary Construction, Inc., Cleary. And the bid price is $1,080,956. $1,080,956. The next bid is from Dan Christiani Excavating Company. And the bid is $1,343,869. $1,343,869. And the last one is for Mac. And the bid is $1,177,562.67. That's $1,177,562.67.
So the repair and low bidder is Cleary Construction.
I would recommend that you take these under advisement so that we can review the bids.
I will take a motion from one of the members to take under advisement.
So moved.
I second that, Mayor.
I got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye. Dale,
Aye.
Bill,
Aye.
I'm an aye also, so motion to table for further review. Thank you. Appreciate everybody submitting their bids there. CSO Phase 2 bid opening.
Okay, first bid is from Clark Nichols, Inc.
Two divisions, just read the total.
And that's
Total next one.
subtotal A, subtotal Division A, subtotal
That's
Division B.
The total of both of them.
Okay, here's the total bid price for Division A, or subtotal Division A and subtotal Division B from Clark Nichols, Inc. is $1,289,392. $1,289,392. The next bid is from Garney Companies, Inc. Garney.
Garney.
Let's see, these guys don't put them on top. There we go.
Make sure you read the total.
Oh, well.
There you go.
Okay, the total for the subtotal Division A and subtotal Division B is $1,696,000. $1,696,203.50. $1,696,203.50. The next bid is from Dan Christiani. Looks like. It's got the subdivision, subtotal for Division A and then the subtotal for Division B. Oh, here it is. A, B. It's $1,593,997. $1,593,997.
Do you mind repeating from?
Pardon me?
Do you mind repeating what the contract?
That was from Dan Christiani, right?
Yes.
And this next one is from Benchmark Construction. From Chicago. The total for Benchmark Construction is $1,546,124. It's $1,546,124 for Benchmark Construction. The next bid is from Cleary Construction. And the total price for Cleary Construction is $1,615,340. $1,615,340 for Cleary Construction. Next bid is from APC, All Terrain Paving and Construction. And the total bid price is $1,404,377. $1,404,377 for All Terrain Paving and Construction. The next one is from Likens. The total price from Likens is, Likens Contracting is $1,561,119. $1,561,119. I've got one more from Mac Construction. The total for Mac Construction is $1,246,000. $1,246,000.
That makes Mac Construction the apparent low bidder. So we need to take these other advisements.
$22,000.
I'll take a motion from a member to take these under advisement.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye. Dale?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
I'm an aye also, Barb. Motion carries.
Thank
Any
you.
other old business?
Nope.
New business, Allison Courtyard Agreement.
You want to take that one, Mike?
Sure, I will. Allison Courtyard, as you will recall, yeah,
I'll take them up later.
that's fine. Allison,
Excuse me, for the record, I was here with Mike opening the bids. Josh, you got the JTL report? Josh Hillman?
Yes, I have it.
Josh Hillman, do you have the JTL report before he leaves?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Jorge. Sorry I had to hurt your feelings
All
there.
Saving his life,
Allison
Mayor.
Courtyard, as you will recall, there's a lift station up there, and last year they changed ownership of the developers. We got contacted from the HOA, the Homeowners Association president. Apparently, the developer was managing the HOA accounts and was using those funds to pay the utility bills at the lift station. And they contacted us and wanted to be reimbursed for that. And it took a while to get the water to the end of the ditch, so to speak, because we had to get the property where the lift station is surveyed and a deed prepared and approved by their board and this, that, and the other thing. The Homeowners Association president agreed to take half of what they had paid. We got the deed recorded recently. I got a call from him about 2 days later asking when he could get his money. And we agreed to pay them half of the utility bills because this has gone on for a period of several years. The home association didn't realize it was happening. And so what I'd like the board to do is to approve that claim to reimburse the Allison Courtyard Homeowners Association for 50% of the utility expenses for that lift station. And we have now, I think, accepted that, and we now have the deed to it. It's in our name.
Can I get a motion to approve that?
Go ahead, Bill.
I'll second that, Mayor.
Got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye. Dale?
Aye.
Phil?
Aye.
Barb, I'm an aye also. Motion carries. Limestone Creek Farms capacity request.
Yes, Mayor, the engineer for Limestone Creek Farms has requested approval of 105 units for, it's located on High Jackson and Salem Noble. And it's got low pressure system. And we reviewed the plans and we don't see any problem. It's gonna go into Whispering Oaks 1 subdivision.
But this is outside the city of Jeff, correct?
Yep, it's in our service area. Yes, sir, Mayor.
Okay.
And I've
Dale,
got the-
Bill?
I'm fine with it as long as Lynn and Andy are okay.
Andy and I talked about it and we're fine with it.
I'd make a motion then we approve the capacity allocation for the Limestone Creek subdivision.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Dale?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
Dale and Bill are both an aye. Barb, I'm an aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
The
Thank
next
you,
one
Barb.
is Willow Ridge, which is gonna be located on Charleston Pike. It's for 22 single-family homes. And it's a gravity sewer connecting to a sewer on Charleston Pike. And the total flow is 6,800 gallons a day, which shouldn't be a problem. So we're fine with it.
All right.
I make a motion and we approve the capacity allocation for the Willow Ridge project.
Dale?
I make a motion with, that we approve it.
I'll second
Okay.
this one, Mayor.
Okay, all right. So for the record, Barb, I guess Dale made the motion and Bill seconded.
Thank you.
Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye. Dale?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
I'm an aye also. Motion carries. Okay, the one that's been debated back and forth many, many times. I'd like to get this resolved. Water Tower Road, Gateway Crossing parcels.
All right,
Mr. Pfeiffer?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you all accommodating us today. If you recall, I appeared back, I think in January, November, actually. Blankenbaker's here reminded me, as are the Guthries, if you got any questions of them. But at the conclusion of that meeting, you directed us to try to get an agreement with Mr. Britton. We went over with he and his attorney and used the planning conference room. We basically said yes to everything he wanted conceptually, and we've never been able to get to a final written agreement. That complexion changed last week. Dave and I started having conversations with Les and Chad. At the Plan Commission meeting, we were prepared. We basically had two plats. One plat using the frontage road, which no one prefers, had been approved by staff about a year ago. And we had submitted the alternate plat to extend Water Tower Road on the preferred route. Again, we went through a tap dance in the last week where Mr. Britton was going to pull his plat, then he didn't pull his plat. He went forward, so we went forward. We now have an approved plat that would use the Water Tower Road extension. Les raised the issue at the Plan Commission hearing that both the Hilton development and our property are dependent upon him recording his plat so that the right-of-way for the road extension and the sewer extension are dedicated. The Plan Commission ended up giving him a week to do that. That has had the effect of bringing him to the table. We now have what I would say are more earnest negotiations going on to try to get to a final agreement, and that's our preference. Problem we've run into, the Guthries have also worked with Rob Ways and redevelopment, and they're going to be out of contract with Hilton if we don't have an assured sewer route one way or the other in place. And so what I'm asking you today for is if the Britton plat doesn't get recorded next week, I would ask you to delegate approval of authority to staff to approve the Water Tower Road route. What that will do is that will give us the ability to preserve the Hilton project. I'm not asking you to approve that today because I know you still prefer the other route, but we don't have 2 weeks where we could come back to your next sewer board meeting and not be in jeopardy of losing the Hilton project. And that obviously would be significant TIF dollars for the redevelopment department. So I just want to put this in place. Even if we end up having to record the frontage road plat, that won't be the end of it. We'll still go back and keep negotiating with him, but we've got to keep the pressure on him to get to a final agreement that he will sign and that we can then get his plat recorded, which then we can go, the Guthries have agreed to fund the entirety of that road and sewer extension. So that becomes a non-issue at that point. So it's a simpler agreement. I just need to get it across the finish line.
Okay, and I do appreciate all the efforts, and I know it's been frustrating. Greg, I've seen you lose your temper a couple of times.
No, not me.
And I know David Blankenbaker's a charmer and been trying to do everything. So we definitely want to see this Hilton project happen. Dale, Bill, so Michael, just as our attorney, make sure we're understanding this correctly. We would be approving this. Initially, the project, I guess there's a time frame window that Ed Britton will have. We would prefer it going on Water Tower Road, but if that proves to be an impossibility, then it will go along Highway 62. But we are giving Hilton the assurance this project is a go one way or another. Michael, is that how you would understand this vote?
That's how I would understand it. Are you going to put some type of timeline on the completion of negotiations?
Well, as Greg said, it's been since November. I would like to say within 7 days. I don't know if that's too ambitious, but I'm a little tired of waiting around for something that's been laid out for several months now. Either it's a go or it's not a go. And, Hilton's not going to play around with us much longer. I want that project to happen. So, is everybody else comfortable? Next Friday. I can hear somebody whispering next Friday.
My suggestion would be to give him till a week from tomorrow. Close the business on the Friday, whatever date that is, Friday the 15th.
Why don't we say 5 p.m. Friday the 15th? If it's not done, then we will go the Highway 62 route. Dale and Bill, are you comfortable with that?
Mayor, with the understanding that the sewer would conform with our construction and design standards.
Absolutely. And the plans for both routes have been delivered to Lynn, although the plans for the Water Tower Road extension were just delivered today. So it would be subject to his satisfactory review and approval of those plans.
Okay, Dale or Bill, can I get a motion?
Well, I would like to ask Greg, and I know he's about wore out with this, but we definitely prefer Water Tower Road. And if there's any way we can put this thing to bed through Water Tower Road, we would appreciate it.
Like I say, even if it drags out beyond a week, we're open to going back to Water Tower Road as long as we can get it across the finish line. I mean, initially what it was, we were going to pay him back the $200,000, which was a little bit in excess of what he fronted that was going to be our share of the initial Water Tower Road, and then split the construction cost. Now we are advised that he's got some cash flow problems in his farming operation. So we just said, look, instead of that, we'll spend an extra $100,000 and we'll build the road at our expense. So I can't come up with any rational excuse why we don't have an agreement today, but we don't, and we're going to do the best we can to get one.
Okay, Dale, Bill, can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Barb, are you clear on what the motion is?
Yes, that they're giving Hilton the go-ahead with the sewer route to be determined. And the answer is due by 5 p.m. Friday, the 15th of May. And with the understanding that they will conform to the city standards.
Okay, I've got a motion and a second. I do want to the Guthries, thank you for your patience through all of this. You've got a great project. We're looking forward to it. If there's no other discussion, I'll ask for a vote. Dale?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
I'm an aye also. Thanks everyone involved in this. So
Thank you, Joe. That's a big help. I think that'll make all the difference in the world, and we'll do the best we can.
Okay, I appreciate you doing this pro bono too, Greg.
Well, I'm not sending you a bill anyway.
Okay. All right, next.
Thanks.
SRF, thank you.
Thank you, Jared.
SRF signatory authorization resolution.
I have a draft resolution to allow me to sign the SRF disbursement requests so we can get the contractor and the engineers paid more promptly than we have in the past. So it just allows me to sign the disbursement request. So,
Okay,
so it needs a resolution number and mayor and Barb to sign.
Barb, do you have a resolution number?
Will be number 2.
Okay, Dale or Bill, can I get a motion?
I make a motion to approve the signatory authorization resolution number 2.
Second.
got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye. Dale?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
I say aye as well. Barb, it's 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Guaranteed Savings RFQ.
All right. Josh, you want to handle this one? It's been in the paper, in
Sure.
the News and Tribune.
A couple
Go
of
ahead.
weeks ago, we circulated the Guaranteed Savings RFQ that we were going to publish. Since then, we've published it in the News and Tribune, and we have published in the Courier Journal. Had to publish twice and then give a 30-day period. The RFQs are due back on June 8th. So everything is in motion. To date, we have had 6 requests for copies of the RFQ. So as the contractor or providers reach out, we are providing them with the information for the RFQ.
When is it due, Josh?
June the 8th.
8th. And you'll get copies of all of those to us because basically we're all the review committee, right?
Absolutely. So we requested for a digital copy of these things instead of having paper submittals. So Lynn and I on June the 8th or by June the 8th will both receive digital copies, and then we will distribute those to the board.
All right, thanks.
Any action needed there, Michael?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else on the agenda? I see nothing else. I see engineers report, but under new business, I see nothing else.
Next sewer board meeting, I want to make sure we're going to meet on the 21st through Zoom.
It's fine with me.
Okay. All right.
At City Hall, Mayor, or will we do this?
No, I don't think we'll be at that point yet to do public meeting, so it'll be a Zoom still. I know the governor has given a timeline, but it's all contingent on everything going as planned. So on the 21st, we'll still be in the stage we're in now. Josh, you got a report for Jacoby Jones and Lane?
Yeah, real quick. We've already addressed Ewing Lane with the bids we just received. We'll go forward with having that contractor provide information to us. Maple Street construction should begin in the next month or so. CSO, we just discussed the RFQs. That's the process we're going down right now. So by June 8th, we'll have that. We have begun, we're trying to wrap up and close out Utica #1 and Falcon Crest. Both of those contractors have been on site over the last month doing some cleanup. And we did just get started with a couple of the pump station jobs that, let's see, Gulfview and Crumbs Lane. So Crumbs Lane, we're waiting till the COVID-19 stuff lifts before we can go and meet with some property owners before we start doing work near their property.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Lennon, you got anything? Lennon,
you back from the beach? Your microphone is muted.
Oh, sorry, boss. Just real quick, the downtown wastewater treatment plant project, we just passed 2 months now, and Lynn got pay up #1 and 2 for his review and approval. Everything is going good. So far we haven't seen any major changes. We found some unsuitable material and it's being addressed. Some old railroad crap out there. So that's how I had. So.
all right, thank you. Dale, Bill, you all have any questions?
No, I don't.
Lynn, department report?
We're the phosphorus containment facility and the pad's ready to go. We're waiting on the storage tank to come in. It's been ordered. And then the only other thing that has to be done is a little shed built over the shower and the eye wash so that it doesn't freeze. So we should be done by mid-June. We have to be in compliance by the end of July. So we're well on our way. And you paid a claim for the concrete, which includes the pad and the containment facility of $28,000. And that's the biggest cost we're gonna see. So it's gonna still be less than $75,000. And we're working on building a dump pad with the assistance of Mr. Casturi once he gets off the beach. So we can put the dump pad for the Aquatech because of the construction at the downtown plant, that's all going away. So we have to have another place to dump our solids from the sewer cleaning projects. And that's gonna be an offsite lift station here in River Ridge on property the city owns. And then you've got the loadings for March and April and the WT wastewater plant flows for the month of April. And at some point, I'll get you a CD for all of the March and April reports. So that's it there.
All right, thank you. Michael, you have anything?
Just briefly, first of all, Josh, I have all these bids here. Do you want to stop by and pick them up, or do you want me to deliver them someplace?
We can stop by and pick them up.
Okay, they're at my office, and I got them in 2 piles, and I have a box for you, okay?
Thank you.
The other thing, board members, I sent you a little email yesterday about the Skyline Acres lift station. I think Lynn sent a follow-up email today with a drawing on it. And so what I was going to request is that you allow me to ask the judge to correct the deed to so that our lift station doesn't belong to this, is not sold at the tax sale last year. If it's
I'll make
because
that
of
motion
mistake in the
authorize Mike
legal
to do that.
description. Pardon me?
No, I was just gonna say, Mike, I'll make a motion. We authorize you to pursue that.
Okay.
Second,
Got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
aye.
Dale? Bill?
Aye.
Motion
That's all I
carried.
have.
3-0. Okay. Bill, you have anything?
Just a quick comment. Our North wastewater plant in April is averaging over 2 million gallons a day, which is a good thing. But it's something that we all need to keep an eye on.
Believe me, Bill, I'm keeping an eye on it.
I understand. Basically, what the law says is once we hit, correct me if I'm wrong, Lynn, 90% of that, we have to have a plan in place to expand it. And then River Ridge doesn't show any signs of letting up.
Nope.
Well, I think we need to keep that in the back of our mind. Like I said, that's a good thing, but something that we're going to have to address hopefully soon.
We've had that project scale, which is a big project, which will require us to expand the treatment plant significantly if it comes to fruition. So, yes, we're keeping an eye on it.
All right. Dale?
No, I have no comment.
Lynn, if you would, I know the crews are still through all this virus process. They're still doing everything they've got to do. Please pass along to the men and women at wastewater how much they're appreciated. It's not gone unnoticed. I don't know, Lynn had even volunteered some time for the employees to help deliver groceries to seniors. Little things like that mean a lot for a community like Jeffersonville. It's very much appreciated. I took a drive today and saw Todd down on Victory Point and the irrigation system running. And so there, as you come into 10th Street with Starbucks right across the street about to open, Victory Point's looking really good. Looks like we've got our next meeting on May 21st. That's about all I've got, other than everybody stay healthy, and come Monday next week, you can start going out to restaurants again, but let's be responsible, but let's try and get this economy going back in the right direction. Thanks, everybody. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion carries. See you, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.